Those are just the guys from Battlefield, basically.
Was that a real like a Battlefield clan GG?
No.
Not officially.
I seriously renamed my name Lion GG, and my buddies just kind of liked the idea, so they kind of did the same thing. That's about it.
Oh, it's a cult.
We actually we have a GLHFGG somewhere too. I don't know where he is though.
I see a lot of guys from Onyx, and I don't see anybody from Trees. What's going on here? Bias.
I'm invisible.
Oh, Fried Monkey, awesome. Captain of Trees is here. Great. So let's talk about what happened now. You practice every week, these two teams do. And so you're pretty well acclimated to each other's style, which means you get close games, exciting games. We were happy to see them this week. Did you have... Is it usually Onyx who wins?
It's back and forth. Back and forth. I think when we first started the Trees, you guys won like what, the first couple. Then I think like we won like the last two. So it's back and forth. It's always really good games.
I asked that question earlier, and somebody gave me a joke answer of like 0-15, so I didn't know the answer. But who won more? Awesome that you're very close games tonight. I mean, close scores in Tribes are actually hard to come by. We've seen a lot of blowouts because teams are not evenly skilled. It's only when you have even skilled teams that you have a lot of close games in Tribes. It's very hard to get out of control. Like Dry Dock gets out of control very fast.
Right.
But you guys held it down. You had good control over Dry Dock this game, so it was not really a lot of losing the flag to chain grabs and that kind of thing. So very good. Did either team have any I guess problems you're trying to overcome tonight?
You can take that one, Blue.
Yeah, we didn't really have any problems. Like Sunstar, we were trying to come up with something last night, a strat to work on that, and so we kind of implemented that into today's scrim. So we felt it worked pretty well, but we were very disappointed on Temple. Like we kind of came in thinking that was our map, thinking we were gonna be able to do what we wanted to do on that. But the Trees were ready. They had some good routes on there, and they had a pretty good showing. So it was GG on that.
It seems
GGs
like
for sure.
Yes, Fried Monkey.
I just said GG's.
I mean,
yeah, I'll answer the same question you said because we did have some problems. Obviously, Onyx, gave us a run for our money, and I think the thing that they did the best that really screws us up a lot is they'll switch to like 3 Pathfinders for cappers. Am I right? Is that kind of your strategy? You switch to like 3 cappers, and that usually throws us off a lot.
I'll let Trism take that one.
Well, I mean, there's Pathfinders, but they might not all be grabbing. We'll throw one at you, fake you out. You don't know what's going on at this point, and then I'll come in from the back.
Right.
So you really are running one carrier on real routes and then other distract and clear.
Yeah, Mike is secondary capper.
Sure.
Towards Dry Dock, we were actually doing 2 cappers. All the other maps were just E-grabs or chain grabs.
The most dominating map was Sunstar, and it seemed like, did Trees not practice that map? It is a newer map. Were you kind of going in cold?
We've practiced it a bit. We've played 2 scrims with it, and I think what kind of screwed us up was the difference in terrain. The cap routes weren't the same, so...
It was changed 2 days ago or something?
Yeah, I believe the hills were changed slightly yesterday.
Yeah, they added like a hill between 2 other hills in the back, but I practiced it last night. I had my routes down pretty decently.
So I want to hear the Onyx version of why you dropped Temple Ruins.
I felt actually on Temple for a minute we actually lost a guy. I don't know if you guys saw that, but Leech he actually dropped his having connection problems, and Rippo58, who's actually on a business trip, shout out to him. He came in and filled in on his laptop with getting all of 5 FPS. So like that kind of threw us off a little bit when he was having connection problems, because he actually dropped a lot sooner than what it showed. So we were down 7 on 8 maybe for like 2 or 3 minutes, and then we finally got Rip to come in. But I don't want to take anything away from the Trees. I mean, they came in, they were well coordinated. Their guys all Onyx, Tom McMee, they were coming in coordinated. They were causing JT a lot of problems. And so, I mean, I think they had their game plan together on that and did some really good clearing and got out. So props to them on that.
What
Thank you, thank
phase of ruin? 1 second. What phase of ruins did you lose a player? Was it during that long standoff, or was it during flag play?
No, we actually had ours on the standoff. We had our guys. It was when we were making that last little push. I think we were down like one
end.
score.
That's awkward that you're losing
Yeah.
at the end.
Yeah,
I
'cause
also
we were-
want to say that because it's a bigger map, it's hard for offense to sync up. We like to do a very sync clear, and also Sprite in the gen room. He kept making sure those gens were up, and that meant that our infiltrator had to keep going down there. It was hard to get a good clear off together.
It was cool to see base play engineers come back into play. What are you going to say?
I was just going to say the same thing. I was liking to see there was so much base play. Is it because you guys play together all the time?
Yeah, there's always a lot of gen room stuff going on. I know Onyx likes to kind of turtle the flag when it's I don't know when y'all do that, but it seems like there's a lot of turtling going on. So I know they send Mike Axe or Mike AX2 to Infiltrator a lot of the time. So yeah, we kind of know that that's coming, and we try and keep the gens up for the most part.
I definitely had a really hard time tonight. The way you guys defended was on point.
And you are a dedicated infiltrator for Onyx. How do you feel about the Cloak and Dagger pack?
I love it. I mean, I think that the knives are really, really good, but I don't know about the jackal so much. I think there's some possible problems with it.
Problems being
There is
overpowered or underpowered?
Overpowered. I mean, I've right now there's a lot of scenarios that you can quick fire that thing and really do some mid-range and short-range damage that may be hard for anyone to defend. So hopefully the high res goes in and takes a look at it, and
That is being looked at tomorrow in a hot fix patch, I think, and so we'll see how that plays out.
That's good.
Before I forget, we got to make sure we mention that Draenor from Trees is in the hospital, and I know Onyx was very gracious, wanted to shout out to him and make sure they sent well wishes to him. So we appreciate that. It was very nice of you.
Yeah, shout out to him.
He should be getting well pretty soon. He's got some surgery he's doing, and seems like he should be fine.
So let's talk about Onyx not dominated, they won 3 maps. They dominated Sunstar, but the other maps were very close. I mean, it could have been anyone's game at any point in time, I think, for all those maps, except for Sunstar, where Onyx came out too strong for Trees to handle that time. Do you have an opinion, Monkey, on why it was not close on Sunstar?
Their game plan overall was really good. Their sniper is excellent. Like I said, the routes.
Big Al.
Our capper wasn't ready for wasn't ready for the routes, and we switched somebody out that didn't play offense so much. So our offense was not the same as normal. And then the clearing, the timing on their clearing when we were on defense was excellently timed. They were just totally spamming the crap out of us, and their capper would get away most of the time. So they did a really good job. I think that was it seemed like they planned it and executed everything excellently.
I think Kendra's maybe pointed out someone shotting him, the sniper. So were you harassing Alcabon at all?
Yeah, we were doing that some of the time, but I think he would just suicide when we were kind of getting after him. He would just respawn, so we dedicating a guy to the sniper didn't really do much.
Take it you were looking forward to those no spawn loadouts rule that will come in eventually.
There's a specific thing I wanted to bring up. Oh, I'm sorry.
Please.
Go ahead.
Fred,
No,
Monkey, please.
I was just saying I'm looking forward to that. Yeah,
And Kendra, go ahead.
Yeah, on Temple, it was a really close match. Loved watching it. No, but on the Onyx side, it was JT you were running on Flag as Doombringer, right?
Yep,
Correct.
JT.
Yeah, that was JT.
Okay, he's
Yeah,
up
he
here.
was on there. Yeah.
So it seemed like a critical decision later in the game to change him away from that. That you guys, of course, as you said, thought you had that. You thought that was your map, but it seemed like what happened that made it not your map?
Well, I think our offense was just though. It was kind of, kind of clustered because Krusty's been away for like 2 weeks and he's kind of rusty. But I mean, he definitely had a good showing tonight. But like our offense was just a little off sync, and then they had their infiltrator on flag stand, which is so like I'm just not used to it. So I know I got a little riled up when he killed me once or twice with super heavy. And I was just like,
I
is
did
this
see that.
is this
I
going
saw
on
the
right
trailer with the
now?
stand, I
Like,
thought that was kind of sneaky.
yeah,
Very
so
nice.
And that was why it's super heavy on later on. I saw him in the match. He was running super heavy as a perk. So clever way to handle that tricky flag stand. Were you running mostly a side-to-side route to come through and then cut inside Trism?
right. I mean, most of the time for Temple, I get the same spawn for some reason, and I'll run that side to front route. And then if I get the left spawn, I'll run another route. It goes from the left side. It also goes down the middle again.
'Cause
So
What I
couldn't
could
really.
not believe was Sing Tao running this crazy diagonal cut just barely through the pillars route. It was like base to base, back to front. I couldn't believe you
Right.
could actually get through there cleanly.
Oh, it was so sweet.
It's
Yeah.
really
It's
hard
awesome
to
to watch.
defend, that's for sure.
If you set up a static out back there, that's usually how I do that back there. I don't know if he's actually setting up a route to do that. That's pretty awesome.
It is a setup route, yes.
Yep.
Nice.
And let's see. But yes, good showing tonight by Onyx. They won 3 of 4. Good practice for you all. Did you all learn anything tonight? Either team?
Yeah, we learned that we definitely need to be able to adapt to that multiple cappers coming in all over the place, and we're going to continue to kind of fine tune our offense, get the timing good, and come up with variety of strategies. I think.
Honestly, it was you all, the deployable trees, that I like to see running those ghosting flag routes and the cross routes. That was cool to see also. I didn't see that out of Onyx tonight.
Yeah, we don't really run too many on offense. We usually start off with Trism, and then, like he said, Mike is our backup, and so that's something you may see in the future out of our arsenal, though. So keep an eye on it. We may bring that up.
Any thing that trees did especially well tonight?
I thought that our grab cycle attack was excellent.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was asking.
Oh yes.
Yeah,
Right
the
on.
grab cycle in the base.
I saw that.
Was excellent, but Onyx, what did you think that trees did very well tonight?
You want to take that one, Micah?
Oh yeah, their standoff was on point. I mean, we didn't survive long at all, so they were ready for anything we were hitting them with. So those standoffs took a long time.
Very exciting standoffs that we saw actually tonight. How about trees? What did you think that Onyx did very well tonight?
Tristan GG is a great capper. I think he always goes in really fast, and their timing, like I said, with the clearing is excellent. And then like I was saying before, when they run that three Pathfinder kind of 2 capper 1 distraction, or however y'all decide to do it, that seems to kind of confuse us a lot. So I'm just really impressed by their ability to switch that up and execute that quickly. Yeah, it's good stuff. They're also very good at escorting.
I was pretty stunned whenever I saw Trism 1v3 flag D off and didn't get away. I just couldn't believe that. But anyway, any questions either team have for each other before I wrap this up?
Yeah, I got a question, man. What are you guys feeding Sprite over there? He's getting way too good on that flag stand with that thumper, man. Jesus.
So you guys actually liking Technician a lot?
Yeah, Sprite loves the tech class, and he tries to MA people as they're coming in as much as possible. And to answer your question, he is drinking Sprite 24/7. That is a exclusive diet of only Sprite, and occasionally Sprite Remix.
Well, for me, I'm kind of the bitch around here, and they tell me what I need to do, and I do it. So they're like, Leech, go defend the gens, right? And I'm like, oh, what the hell? And then I go do it. And then that I've been practicing my technician, and I got pretty good at it last night, so I'm pretty proud of myself. One night, even bought the thumper just in time. So
you're more of an old school tribes farmer who just does the grunt work and the dirty work. So
I started playing tribes when I was like 10 years old, so I'm an old school vet. So I pretty much play everything. So
okay, what your favorite thing is tech in this game?
No.
What do you wish you were good enough to do?
I don't even actually. They throw me
Leech is
around
good
so
enough to
much.
play anything.
He's
They throw
on
me
it.
around
He's
so
the most
much.
flexible player we have.
Yeah.
Well,
they
Well, then
throw
why
me-
do you have no tech duty? What's up with that? Let him
Bitch
cap
for
or
hire.
something.
Well, well, we practiced last night, and Lion always was complaining today that he couldn't defeat our Jets because I was always in there defending with my turrets. So, I don't know. I'm just good, I guess.
But you float on your team. You do whatever they tell you to do.
Yeah, I mean, you see me like in the game, like I play defense, and then on standoffs I go on offense, and then sometimes I'm escorting, sometimes I'm returning. I mean, I just do like everything.
Yeah, when there's a clutch play going on, I'm like, "Where's Leech? Please come on, make a clutch play."
Leech
Alright, good stuff.
Rippo58 said he loves you.
Any
What's his brother?
last minute shout outs or questions or comments or things you want to say? Either team.
Yeah, definitely. I want to shout out the guys over at GameShrine.org for getting us a North American division going. So I don't know if you guys seen that high-res post I made, but get signed up. The last day to sign up will be on Friday. So we're right now, the teams that have signed up, they should have gotten an email by now. If not today, then maybe tomorrow they get an email to vote on team sizes, rules, and all that good stuff. So we're planning on starting Monday will be the starting week, and put together the brackets for the different divisions and everything this weekend and stuff. So looking forward to getting that going. And so like any of you tribes guys that's want to get in some competition, head over to GameShrine.org. Let's get on that, man. Let's get some tribes going.
That is
esports.
of course limited for now to the invitational people who played in the invitational scrimmages for the beta. But after the game goes live, we'll have private servers. We'll see more of that kind of stuff. But for now, the invitational guys can play that. Is there any kind of direction that rules are going currently? You say you were going to vote on rules. Is that right?
Yeah, it's voting on rules and team sizes. So like all the team leaders, they should get a. It's some. I think like the mostly right now, what's going on like the list of the rules is like kind of some stuff like what EU does. So if we don't want to do what like they do in Europe, like I say, I think they go like no infiltrator capping, no scrambler capping. So like those options are on there to turn that off, like to allow that available, like allow the number of strikes, number of snipers, like just a list of everything, and then we'll go with the highest number, whatever is voted. So it'll be a democratic process. So everybody, like the majority, will rule on that. So whatever everybody wants to play, the majority rules in community, they'll be enforced.
Yes, we are definitely looking forward to any kind of tournament. So definitely check out GameShrine.org. We want to see a North American tournament coming up. I will definitely do legwork with my contacts to try and get captains to sign up there. Anyone else? Try and tell your contacts for teams and captains get up sign up on there.
Yep.
Also, like
Okay,
always,
so-
shout out to the casters, man. You guys do a
Yes.
great job.
Thank you. We try. We try.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks to Kindress tonight, and thanks to Craig doing camera. And as always, we are tribescast.com. We will see you next time.
Shout out to
Thanks for
Benji's
having me.
mom.
To Benji's mom.
Good games, y'all. Good games.
GG's.
Always Fried Monkey. I want to say one last thing. Fried Monkey is my global agenda buddy, man. Like we go way back, so it's always good games playing him. I love that guy, man.
I love you too, Blue. Good
I'm
time.
hearing
No-
tears.
no
I'm
homo.
hearing tears
No
through the
homo.
mic.
Oh boy.
Mhm.
That was a great show you gave us. Thank you very much for letting us watch some fun games.
All right, thank you guys.
Thank you.
Good work.
Thanks.
User disconnected from your channel.